Good morning. This is Holly with Holly's Joys, and I want to talk about something that was said to me yesterday. I mean, so much was said to me yesterday. The fascinating thing about it all is I watched a Jerry Weiss video this morning. And if you have never seen Jerry Weiss, you should go and watch his videos, especially if you struggle with relationships. He is so relatable. And I think that so many of the things that he talks about are spot on. So, what I'm doing today is I'm going to touch on self differentiation. And that's something that Jerry Weiss talks a lot about. And what it is basically giving yourself room to be who you are instead of trying to be performative all the time. I feel like that because of me being raised in the environment that I was, and I don't know if my parents were narcissistic, aka my mom, or what was going on there, but there was some sort of mental health issue. And of course, it was years ago, so they just didn't have the things available that they do now as far as therapies and diagnostic tools and whatnot. So we were just kind of in our own little bubble or cocoon of dysfunction. And it really formed who I was. So, what is self differentiation? And I'm not going to be able to explain it real in depth because I have no credentials to do so. I'm not diagnosing or anything. I'm just talking about what I saw on this video, and it is being able to have someone react to you in a toxic way and keeping yourself stay in who you want to be. And not caving to expectation. Gosh, that was a big one for me over the years. Just, well, I wasn't even thinking what I wanted ever. So, and I've been on this journey of self-discovery and awareness and growth and, my whole life. I think we all are. It's just a matter of how much you really, how much you really want to do it. And, just how much you like it. I like it. So, because I feel like I have grown so much and in such a good way. So that's what I want to talk about is this self-differentiation. So I'm not going to get into complete details because I do not want to hurt this person who has done what they did or ongoing doing. I'm just going to say my side, and not my side even. Just I want to clear up a couple of misconceptions that seem to be swirling around. First off, when I say that, oh, yes, I will pray for you, I am not claiming to be a Christian in the dogmatic way that you think of Christianity. Like if you go to a church and they hand you, these are the things, our tenets of belief, I probably don't believe half of them. So I'm kind of on a spiritual journey that's separate from that. Now, I do attend a Bible study and I love it. And the people there are amazing and they're just wonderful people. And I worked in a church for many years and I've held my license. I have a license in metaphysics right now as a minister. But it's just that I don't want to have man telling me what my spiritual journey should look like. Now, can I explore what someone is saying and go to ministries? And of course, but I'm gonna listen to what God wants me to do, what I deem that it's God is telling me to do. Okay, so I told this person who has a real beef with me. I really don't know what it is. I'm failing to fully understand what's happened. So I'm just kind of letting it go. We may end up in court. I'll let you know. Anyway, so far, I'm just kind of like, and every time I try to say something that I feel like is coming from a loving place, I'm trying to, no, I'm not trying to. I am feeling genuine compassion and love for this person. And my heart is for reconciliation, but only up to it's mine to do. It's halfway. And if I'm good if you don't want to. I don't know you. So this person doesn't even know me. So it's very strange. Anyway, I told her at one point that, I'd prayed about it or something along that line. And now she's like trying to like bully me with, "Well, you said you were a Christian." No, I didn't. I don't believe the tenets in which, like, I have to just let you walk all over me. No, I don't. Now, I'm not going to be mean back to you because you're being very mean and very ugly and very aggressive, and hopefully you don't call yourself a Christian. But anyway, so that's what's been going on, and I just wanted to clear it up. I think that I'm kind of outside of those dogmas that you normally think of for Christianity. And I do read the Bible, I respect it, but I also read a lot of other holy texts that would not be church approved. So, and I do get a lot out of them. I follow a lot. I read a lot of Swamis. I read a lot about Advaita. I've really enjoyed looking into the Baha'i religion and just a lot of Eastern and Middle Eastern philosophies. And I don't know that I ascribe to things exactly in the way that you think of as traditional Christianity. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that that's going on, and that I never said I was a Christian. That is also another thing in this that you have assumed upon me that is not true about me. And I think we're going to explore this just a hair further because it goes into this self-differentiation. All my life, my mom, I really wanted to please her so much. And I mean, I loved her. If I even understood what that was, I loved her as much as I understood. She's my mom. I want her to love me. I really want to please her. It was my goal. And it just seemed like no matter what you did, there was always something you didn't do. And this is kind of the feeling I'm getting with this. And because I have done so much self-work, I'm okay with it. I mean, I'm not loving that you're mad at me. I'm not loving that you think I'm a criminal. Tell who you need to tell, say what you need to say, do whatever. I mean, I'm just going to leave it up to God or the universe or whatever's out there that is loving and gracious and kind. And I believe in it. I really, really do. And I really liked this not taking on the toxicity of others. So, and I know we all have at least one toxic person in our lives. Me, I have lots because I've drawn them in. So when this woman is spewing her toxicity, and it really is a spewing rant. And I mean, honestly, I can't even hear most of it because I'm just like, what's going on? We're adults. I thought we were adults. Are we in middle school? Did I miss the note? I still look awfully old for middle school. Anyway, I hope middle schoolers don't talk to each other that way. But anyway, so as she has this toxic stuff going, and I have compassion. She has a lot of stuff in her life. I mean, I don't know what she tells me. I can't take on your stuff. That's yours to deal with. I have my stuff. I have my life. I have my issues. I have my things. I have the people in my circle that have their things that's mine to emotionally invest in. And if you think I should put that aside to emotionally invest in yours, then I think you need to do some self-reflecting. And I think if you have someone in your life who's bullying you or pressuring you to care more about them than they're willing to care about you, then it's probably time to at least sit down and think about this differentiation concept. I think it's amazing. And it makes total sense. Like you're in a family and it's kind of like a little system. And that's what they call it, family systems, relationship systems. So each one has their own little cog that they're moving around. And they got you on this wheel and you're cogging around and you're taking on everybody's toxicity and you're carrying it around and you're trying to solve everybody's problem. I should say me. That has been me. And then all of a sudden I'm like, hey, you know what? Number one, I'm tired. And number two, this isn't really working. No one's happier. It's not solving anything. So I'm going to take my little cog and I'm going to move it over here and see what happens. So I put a kink in the cogs of my system. And so far, I like it. So my advice to you is go watch Jerry Weiss videos. And if you've got toxicity, stop spilling it on other people. Work it out for yourself. You're a big person. Pull up your big boy and girl panties. And, it'll be okay. We're all just doing the best we can. And if somebody's crotchety in your life, they probably have a lot of things they're trying to pawn off on other people so they don't have to deal with it. I get that too. I wish somebody would take some of my stuff, but that's not how it works, is it? Well, anyway, this is Holly from Holly's Joys. Go, please subscribe, follow, do all the things. I'm on Patio Pat on Facebook too. I just put some of the little art diddlies on there that I do. And I hope you have a great day. And maybe you can move your cog out of your twisted family system and put it into a different spot and see what happens. I don't know. Been kind of interesting, and I'm feeling okay. And we'll see you next time. Who knows? Bye.